I've done photo shoots in my lingerie, and looking back at pictures, I cringe, and I feel like a hypocrite sat here saying that. But I can't ever take that back. My parents have seen that. My dad's seen me in my lingerie. So for me, and also I've noticed going into business meetings, the energy is different because people don't see me as they did before seeing me in my lingerie. Does that make sense? So for me, I think, am I being judged because of the way I look? Am I being judged because people have seen me in my bra and knickers?
Yeah.
It's just, for me, I think it's a very
Why did you do it at the time?
Because I believed it was the right thing to do to further my career.
And maybe it did. Maybe.
But at the same time, I do feel like a hypocrite. And when I look at them pictures, they're like, I've had people coming up and like, can you sign this picture? And it's me in my lingerie, and it's like a little pervy sort of... It just makes me feel
So what do you think of this competition, then?
I think it's very outdated. I think it's degrading to women. And, like, a lot of people there are saying, you know, it's for confidence. But how is it for confidence? You're sending a picture of your boobs in for a man to validate you, to win £5 grand.
Francine disagrees, don't you?
Yes, totally. At the end of the day, we hear is about equal rights, OK? How men and women should be equal. It's OK for men to parade with their pecs out, with their bodies out. You know, why is it not OK for a woman to get her cleavage out? I mean, you know, it's like we're living in the 90s, going back to the 1940s and 50s here. You know, I feel I'm a real feminist because I'm standing up for women who, you know, saying... Let it empower women. If it's freedom of choice,
it only empowers those women whose photos are printed. What about those other women who won't ever make the shortlist? What does it do to their confidence? That the Sun newspaper doesn't think they are worthy of being printed.
And also, that's their choice, though. They're entering a competition. It's a competition. Not everyone's going to be shortlisted.
Well, shouldn't we have a competition
based
on women's assets in 2018, the year of the woman?
But look at Instagram. All we see is pictures of women with their cleavage. I mean, I'm guilty of that.
Instagram is the reason why mental health has risen, why insecurities in young women have risen. If you look, I've got a babysitter who's 18 years old. 10 of her friends have had lip fillers and boob implants because they think it's normal. That's not normal.
No, totally agree with that. But a lot of those photos are retouched. They're not normal. They're not, you know, real pictures, are they? Because they're photoshopping themselves. So... But this is real. This is going to be... These are women of all ages, of all shapes and sizes.
Yeah, but will it...
I mean, do you think you're going to get women in there who have breastfed 3 children? Do you think you're going to get women there who've had the breast removed? Do you think they'll win it? Do you think a woman will win it who's had to go have reconstructive breast surgery, or someone who's got boobs down to their ankles because they breastfed because a man are like that? I don't think I'm going to win it.
But, Jessica, I don't really think women who have had their breasts removed might want to enter a competition like this. Let's get real at the end of the day.
Women in that way?
It is women that feel very, you know, confident with themselves, you know,
or maybe yourself. If you feel confident in yourself, you won't need a man to validate you to win a competition.
Ranvia, I mean, I can see your cleavage right now. You're seen to millions of people.
But
I mean, what's wrong with that? You're not offending me. I think you look amazing.
Thank you.
You know, I really do.
It's not really the thing I'm looking...
Kelly Brook is one of those that's spoken out in favour of it, isn't she?
Yes,
and she is in a very curvy place right now. She's been slimmer. I've known her over the years, and she's been more curvy and less curvy. And one of the things she's been saying is, I love my curves now. I love my body now. I'm not the perfect Instagram kind of image that often teenagers get placed with. Why not show that?
Well, look at Vanessa Feltz. I mean, she's always showing off her breasts in her dresses, and she's a voluptuous woman. She looks amazing.
We're talking about a competition which is being judged to judge someone on the pair of boobs. We're not talking about empowering women showing the body. That's a different thing. You're talking about body confidence.
Do you have the same objection to Rear of the Year, to last year's some competition where they had man's
Even if you had a man judging the best Willie, I'd still have an objection because you're objectifying somebody to do with the way they look, which can have psychological damages. Because you feel like you need to be validated for the way you look. What happens if them looks go? You suffer with insecurities. Should we not be validating people because of how well they've done at school, like through education, things like that?
And we do, but as I said, this is freedom of choice. If you want to enter a competition like this, then what is the big deal? I just think everything is always blown out of proportion.
There is a social responsibility on the way, you know, media and other represent, you know, the views of the nation. Don't you think? That's the point of it. So if you have an individual thing about it, that's fine. But I think when you have a responsibility to send out a message and you have a massive platform on which to do it, there is a massive responsibility about how you represent those people. So we don't, you know, I don't think we've televised the Miss World contest for a long time, have we? That used to be something that happened in the 70s and 80s. We don't really have it anymore because there's a reason.
Not? But we're showing TV programmes where, you know, young girls... I mean, there was 150,000 applicants for Love Island this year. They're parading around. They are, though. They're having sex on TV. I mean, what sort of message is that? So what? A harmful competition.
It was also about relationships, and there was more to it, wasn't there? In the end, there was more about relationships and betrayal and how you manage those arguments.
Yes,
there was a bit more.
Why can't we be successful and sexy? Look at Carol Vorderman.
Of course we can.
I mean, she's always got her cleavage out. She also looks fantastic, and she's in her 50s now.
Do you think Karen Brady would enter a competition for the Sun with her boobs up, taking a selfie?
I don't think it'd make any difference to how intelligent she is and her career.